Can you train morality? Can you train ethics? What's the difference? Well, I was reading the most recent issue of F&I and Showroom magazine, an excellent habit for car professionals to have. And I saw this article by Mad Marv. And I quote, "I was recently asked by an attorney, actually it was me, as we were enjoying some local cigars, if I thought ethics could be taught." Can you train ethics? Can you teach ethics, or do you just have to hire ethical people?
I don't believe it. I don't think you can. You can train people on compliance, as we were just talking about a moment ago. You can train them on the right way and the wrong way to do things from a compliance standpoint. But I just don't think that you can train someone to be a good person.
After I pondered the attorney's question for a second or two, I responded with a resounding no. I don't think ethics can be taught. Turns out I was wrong. After having discussed this with Mrs. Marv, she was quick to draw my attention to the difference between ethics and morality. And you know what? There is a difference between ethics and morality. I don't think morality can be taught. It's objective right and wrong. We typically reduce it to the golden rule. Do unto others what you would have them do unto you. We all know that. We know it intuitively. It doesn't get taught because it doesn't need to be taught. But ethics can be different. Ethics is the study of what is the right thing to do, and it's not always intuitive. I went to law school. In our first semester, we took a course called, wait for it, legal ethics. Now, before you say that's an oxymoron, realize that there are a lot of things lawyers need to do to be ethical that really do have to be taught. For example, did you know that it's unethical to carry a case file in public where people can see your client's name on the outside of the file? The attorney-client privilege is meant to be maintained in absolute confidence. Carrying a file in public that advertises this person is your client, this person has a legal problem, that's a violation of legal ethics. Further, did you know you can't discuss what you did at work with your wife? If you come home and say, boy, I had a tough case, and go into all of the details of what a client is going through, that's a violation of legal ethics. And again, it's not always intuitive. This is true. More than once, I've been chastised by my wife when we've been out in public and mutual friends of ours have come up and congratulated me or thanked me for work that I've done for them. And she would later say, Jim, I didn't even know you were representing our best friends, our next door neighbors. And I always have to say, what happens at the office stays at the office. Attorney confidences, client confidences have to be maintained towards everybody and from everybody, including you, my dear. Ethics needs to be taught because some of this stuff isn't intuitive. I'll give you one example from the car industry. When a customer asks you after you've quoted a payment, is that the lowest possible rate? What do you say? Morality is be honest, tell the truth. However, ethics means you don't have to tell people how much you're making. That's not necessary for the dictates of morality. Ethics means no, you do not lie, but you don't have to disclose, I've got 200 basis points built on top of the buy rate. What you can say ethically is that's a fair and competitive rate. You could go further and say if you'd like to check with your local bank, you are certainly free to do so, but this is a fair and ethical rate and an ethical way of disclosing it.